expect.
Hi, welcome to What the Falcon, and I'm Esosa Oghide, and today in the studio we have Little Motel. Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
So, we just finished your live, which was pretty amazing, so they got to know you. So here's background questions about you guys. So how did your name, Little Motel, come to be?
When Bryan and I started the band in 9th grade of high school, we couldn't think of any good names. We played our first show as unnamed band from Brewster, and then just stole the name Little Motel from a Modest Mouse song. So we liked Modest Mouse, and still do.
I wouldn't call it stealing.
We stole it. Long-term borrow.
Well, long-term borrow. That's a great term. That's actually
It's a long day to long-term borrow.
Actually,
it's a better
guys,
name.
long-term borrow is in the studio right now. So, what are your musical influences?
My all-time favorite band's The Clash. Some newer bands would be Me Without You, Modest Mouse, The White Stripes, that sort of stuff, kind of all over.
I first got into music with classic rock, so Led Zeppelin and The Who were my favorite band for a while. And then I guess when we first started the band, probably Modest Mouse, The Black Keys, and then slowly gotten into heavier music as we've played heavier music too. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess mine must have been Metallica that really got me going into music. But past that, I would say bands like Thrice, brand new stuff like that has, especially Brother, especially since I joined them. That's what has kind of influenced me going forward.
Side note, you mentioned Modest Mouse when I was looking you guys up on YouTube, and I was looking up which song is it? Modest Mouse has a little song called Little Motel. Yeah. So literally for the longest time I was like, which one is it? So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah. That's really, really cool. Do you guys play any other musical instruments?
All throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school I played the trumpet. But other than that, no, I do not. That's it.
I could kind of play guitar, and then I try to play drums and keyboard and anything else I get my hands on, but it doesn't always work out so well.
Yeah, it's the same way for me. I play a little bit of bass. I try to play drums, probably the worst drummer in the lot of us. I try to play keyboard and stuff too, not super proficient at them.
Describe your genre in one word.
Loud.
Post.
I would just heavy.
So we got loud, post, heavy post, loud. That is a new genre today, born today in the Studio B. That's great.
Heard it here first.
So who writes your lyrics or your music? How do you guys break down your artistic, your creativity part?
I mean, we do very little planned writing. I feel well. Joe writes a lot of the lyrics, all of the lyrics, and obviously his guitar parts. I write. He shows them to us, and Bryan will be like, "Oh, this is cool. Let's put a bass. Let me put this bass part down, and then I'll put a drum part behind it." But we really just jam a lot of stuff out. We very rarely, I think, maybe have had 2 or 3 where we were like, "No, this is how it's."
When they get to be 8 minutes long.
Yeah, actually, yes. One of our songs, St. Francis,
Amen,
we took forever to iron that out because we were not budging on the way we wanted it to be put together. So, but yeah, Joe writes all of our lyrics, and we will jump in and say, "Oh, well, what about this word?" or just to make change a flow of it or something. And same with, but we all do that, So Joe will say, "Oh, what about this drum part?" And then we'll be like, "No, Joe, shut up."
You can't play drums, Joe. Do you actually understand the concept of drumming?
That's a real conversation.
That's a real. But in all seriousness, it is very collaborative. It's very supportive. So.
Awesome. So do you guys have any merch? People, your fans?
Yeah, we have limited stickers, I think, left, and we have CDs. Sorry. Oh yeah, we have
Oh.
CDs, and we have T-shirts, and I believe we're actually
Pins and bracelets.
pins and bracelets.
Yes.
Bryan, you would know better the Spotify stuff and like where to find us.
Oh yeah, well you can find our EP 33 on Spotify. So if you want to check that out, that's probably the best place to listen. It's on
That's
iTunes.
awesome.
It's on
If
everything.
you wanna-
However you listen to your digital music these days.
However the kids are doing it.
Exactly.
No vinyl.
No, vinyl is still around, sir.
yeah,
Sir.
It's just
I wish we
expensive.
had it, yeah.
Sir. Long-term goals, everybody. What are your long-term goals?
Probably just to like keep doing this as long as possible. Always play more shows. We played a bunch of new songs today. We want to get all those recorded and more out in the summer, hopefully. And yeah, have fun doing it.
Yeah, more recording, more shows, hopefully some tours, yeah. School and stuff gets in the way of that. But we started recording a bunch of demos at Caps Lock Studio. Our friend Laurent Blanchette and Jed Hendelman run it. They're super great. So hopefully we'll have some new stuff soon. That's it.
Long-term goals from Little Motel, everybody. Now, I'm Esosa, Oghide, and this has been What the Falcon.